Listen, as someone who reads a lot of dark stuff, I very rarely get nightmares when it comes to books, but the ones that have given me nightmares, I think it means something. You know what I mean? So the other night I had a nightmare about The Hacienda by Isabel Cañas, but listen, okay, so if you've read this, it was the climax. So I'm there, right? But I'm also a very tired, overstimulated mom of two. And so while that's happening, I'm like, ugh, like, please, I'm busy, okay? Don't touch me. I'm good because I'm overstimulated, right? I just thought that was really funny. And then, and this book is like, honestly, very scary. I really like the way Isabel Cañas writes, like yearning while also some of the scariest scenes you will ever read. Another one, I've already said this, but Rotten Tommy by David Sodergren. So if you've read this book, there is a scene, and I'm trying not to give anything away, but two people are watching a videotape, right? And then someone is walking. If you know, you know. Here I am. I wake up at 3 a.m. Demon time. You know what I mean? And I am convinced we have this tall lamp in our room. I'm convinced that is Rotten Tommy. And so that was one of the worst nightmares I've had in a really, really long time. And then one I've said before is The Whisper Man. And everyone always argues with me about that one. But that one, the mail slot scene, I think of it so often. First of all, it has honestly given me several nightmares. And one of them was that someone was whispering at my son's window. Another one is Night Watching by Tracy Sierra. I've already said this. It is my biggest nightmare. My biggest fear is what happens in that book. Mother is hiding from an intruder with her 2 children during a blizzard. Absolutely not. Another one, Pen Pal by Dathan Auerbach. Okay, if you've read this book, it is the time where he and his bud are going to his old house. You know what I mean? That part, the scariest part of this book, in my opinion. And the last one is The Spite House by Johnny Compton. If you've read this, it's the first supernatural scene. Like the very, very first one. It's almost like a jump scare. I don't know. Something about that always really just sticks with me. And it gave me a nightmare. Not even when I was reading it. It was like a couple months after I had read this book. Okay, that's it. Let me know if there's any books that have given you a nightmare. I don't know. Something about reading a book, it just never really does that for me. And so the ones that have, they have, you know?